Hey guys, welcome to my life. My name is Jen, and my life is anything but ordinary or predictable. Back in the 90s when gas, was, gas, food rent, and mortgage prices were actually cheaper, I mean seriously, who would want to go back to those 90s prices but keep our 2026 minimum wage? But back then my birth mother was a street teenager in Seattle. She had me when she was just 16 years old. I entered this scary world as scary as today's standards are. Back in the 90s, it was a whole different level of terrifying. They didn't have the advanced technological technology to keep a small premium chances of living as great as they do now. Because I was exposed to alcohol in the womb and born 15 weeks early, I came into this world as a micro preemie baby weighing just 1 pound 13 ounces and measuring only 13 inches long. Think about that for a second. I suffered a major brain bleed on my left side of my brain, which directly affected my right side of my body, and officially, I was officially diagnosed with cerebral palsy, FASD, and epilepsy, with my ADHD diagnosis coming later down the road once I finally reached my school age years. The doctors told my family I only had a 50-50 chance of survival, walking or even talking. I have I had seizures right away in the hospital and spent my first 7 months fighting for my life at Swedish Medical Center in Seattle before being transferred over to PICC clinic. That's exactly where I met my nurse Susie, who became my foster mom when I was placed in foster care in Auburn, Washington, and officially adopted me into her family at age 2. A- After those seizures and seizures as a baby in the hospital, my act- epilepsy actually went completely dormant until I was 18 or 19 years old. The doctors thought I I would never do it again. Just like they said I couldn't walk or talk until I was walk or talk, but I beat those odds at age 5 completely. Growing up, people immediately hit me with the label of my different abilities. My adoptive parents even held me back in 3rd grade. By the time I reached high school, the system the system tried to lock me in a box. In 12th grade, my English teacher told the school that with the right accommodations, I belonged in general ed English. They didn't listen. Instead, they pushed me into algebra and blocked me from taking algebra 1 and 2 before I graduated. But I have refused to. I have been an advocate for myself and others since middle school. I have refused to let the low expectations stop me. Today I live in a supported living program under guardianship where I am the highest functioning person in the house. In fact, I'm the only client in the history of this program to ever go to college, and now I'm moving on to a university in the fall, which is in only a couple months from now, in September. Not only am I walking or talking, but I graduated from Pierce College. I am training to become a 6th through 12th grade special education teacher because I lived through a system that wouldn't listen. I know exactly how to fight for my future students so they get the accommodations they actually deserve. I was dealt with the unique hand, cerebral palsy, FASD, ADHD, and epilepsy. Now, if you hear background noises during these videos or hear staff yelling at my roommate, don't mind that. That's just my roommate who has autism, and that's the staff's way of getting their attention, or my staff doing religious things while working instead of actually doing their jobs. This is real life, not fake life content. And let's be real, I deal with this 24/7 modern staff monitoring my life. Having staff in your face 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, is a massive challenge in itself. The only privacy I get is when I'm alone in my bedroom, or outside, like now. Everywhere else, someone is watching me. It's a lot to deal with, and it can feel completely suffocating. That's why heading to university, going to going to work means everything to me. It's the only place where I can finally get some space to breathe, build my own independence, and just be me. This channel isn't going to be full of fake, feel-good nonsense. It's raw, hardcore, at, at the at the chaos, daily grind of balancing college life, 24-hour staff, community living, and navigating my disabilities. I have been a fighter and survivor since day one. I'm not, and I'm not stopping now. In my next video, I'm gonna talk about the massive curveball that hit me on Tuesday, July 14th. After my epilepsy went dormant when I left the hospital as a baby, it woke up when I was 19, and then another seizure hit at age 22. I hadn't had a seizure since 2012. Um, I was completely seizure free for 14 years. Then Tuesday, July 20, July 14th, I was on the phone with my mom when the first part of my major breakthrough seizure hit. Suddenly struck out of nowhere. The scariest part is right now we still don't know what causes these sudden seizures. So I'm playing this crazy medical waiting game until my doctor appointment August 7th to finally try to get some solid answers. Hit subscribe, leave comments below, and welcome to my unfiltered life. Reality.